Oh Lord. What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. And this particular video, y'all, will be reviewing Black Ink Chicago, Black Ink Crew Chicago, Season 1. What is this, Episode 5? Shout out to my YouTube fam. If you're not from my YouTube fam, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Sorry, y'all, it is past like 120, whatever this morning. And the reason why I'm recording this late, really, is because I DVR'd this episode and somehow ATU versus messed it up, and half the damn the episode damn took like an hour to watch because it kept saying there was some error where it couldn't stream or something, whatever, playback thing. So I just finished watching it and I wanted to get through so that way I can upload these and go night and just get on and do videos the next day. But like I said, it's been a beautiful and blessed day. You know, like I said, nobody watches the review my other videos besides this one. You just doing pop-up just saying what the hell this review about, what this video is. You know, like I said, it's my dad's yesterday, November 24th was his birthday. I also explained like my ex passed away, it was also his birthday as well. And you know, like I said, it was a beautiful day. Even though snow and it was kind of gloomy outside, it was still a beautiful day, okay? But anyway, y'all, let's get into this vid. And I like to say again, I thank you and my dad. I even had made a response video. Wait a minute, this ain't no rap like response. I meant to say I had him like do a little quick vid I'm gonna upload to YouTube and also Facebook, because it was so many likes and comments, a happy birthday, so much love on here and YouTube and everywhere else for, you know, wishing him a happy birthday and many more. I thank you all. He thanks you all. And I was like, just in case, because I don't, you know, respond or he don't get a chance to like be like, tell them I said thank you. Okay, so we gonna do that. But anyways, y'all, this is where we get to see the episode before the episode when we see both not both Black Inks, because not Mag, that's totally different name, but we get picked up, I guess, the next day where Ryan spazzes out. And there are issues that he had with separation. And it seems like it also seemed like it just added on and just added on and added on. So we got Kat trying to talk to him in Van, also known as Mr. Sexy Teddy Bear. But, you know, they're talking about you know, what happened last night. And they talked to Ryan. Ryan coming in with the hood, you know, hood on and everything. You could just tell, you know, he just like, hi, good morning. And they decided to basically tell him about it. And Van was like, you know, from his side, like, you know, how you were coming at me somewhere when we cool and all stuff like that. You know, we all know him Sexy Teddy Bear, but he can go grizzly real quick and shit, okay? So we didn't want to say that, you know, like, you were my favorite, you know, trying it. And basically, Kat was saying, like, you know, you were yelling at me, you were yelling at Don, you were yelling at Van, you know, and Kat was also saying to him, like, we know that you know, have a lot of issues, but, you know, have a lot of things bottled up. And that where it comes to place where it's taking it out on anger on people. Just like he spazzed it out on Van. Like, Van was the one started with his friend Freddie Money Mike, whatever his name was sitting there talking shit to Van. And Van was just trying to finish up. But at the same time, here go Ryan spazzing out on Van and shit. Talking about, you don't need to come in like that. Don't you be coming this. I can do that. Huh? Oh, okay. But the thing is that Ryan has had separate issues that, you know, it was just really blowable just with the tragedy of losing his sister and his, you know, one of his nieces. I don't know how many he said, but I'm just losing his niece. But also, you know, that horrific situation. But, you know, there was the thing of, you find a little bit more detail about when his parents, you know, separated, or, you know, got divorced, but, you know, when he stayed with his dad, his mom should have been around the time. And it's like he has everything bought up where he feels that people are leaving them. Even, you know, leaving is automatically betrayal, you know, some way. And then he feels like it's a loss that he can't recover from, because in some cases he just feels like, you know, it's like I said, it's a separation anxiety, you know. I don't know if I'm saying the appropriate term, but it's like, you know, it's like dealing with separation and dealing with loss, or what he thinks is lost sometimes. But sometimes it is lost, and some of that, and it's like, it's learning how to balance to move on and heal, but not forget, but move on and heal as well. And you know, because when Kat was talking about it first, he was like, you know what, y'all do what y'all want to do type thing. And you know, but first he was trying to like basically blame, like, because of what them at their situations, that is kind of like, okay, that's why Matt Ryan's like saying, you know, like basically like, that's why I spazzed up. It's like, no, bro, you have problems. You need to talk to somebody, okay? And basically, and it is just some angerness, maybe some bitter there, but there is a lot of anger that he is doing, that he has carried out from his childhood and continue, you know, as him being a grown ass man. And, you know, Kat even mentioned that he admitted to her that he did, you know, he never got to heal. And he even made a statement through his own mouth. He never got to heal from the tragedy of losing his sister. And, you know, she said, maybe, you know, maybe in an indirect way in words, she was trying to say, like, you know what? You need to get help, bro. You know, we here for you, but, you know, but you need help. And it's just like, you know, he just kind of like, I think just like kind of phased into kind of like, okay, whatever, right? So, there's another scene where, you got Kat and you got Danielle and Charmaine at Kat's apartment. They always, you know, whatever, right? Always want to chill spots is Kat's cool, cool spot. I'm gonna call her Kat's cool spot because they're always usually over there. And so they're talking, you know, talking about I think the fourth, because, you know, they're supposed to go to a convention. Am I correct? Am I a little bit off? Or like I said, sorry, y'all. It took a long time to watch the episode. I'm afraid to try to rewind because it might be another damn hour. Now I got time for that shit. Anyway, so, basically, it's a convention that she's going to focus on, you know, the Kat trying to expand her brand. Like I said, that's some of the illest shit I have seen and witnessed, even if it's through the TV, was last week of her doing the tattoo of herself upside down, carrying the conversation, and that motherfucker looked fine. And that was on her. She did it herself. Okay, even though I still would just finish that damn degree and took that damn scholarship money, you know, a scholarship with no student loan, shit. But anyway, but I'm just saying that she's going to this convention in New York, right? She originally asked to do 7 months ago. She was trying to go as a team. They didn't want to go, and nothing like that. They wouldn't know. And then she was just like, you know what, whatever, F it. But she's still taking Dan and Charmaine to help her, I guess, assist her, or just help and just have like, a trip or whatever when she's in New York taking care of business. And then fast forward, because I'm not going to go through everything. The Don Charmaine situation / Ashley was not mentioned this week. Don was there, but the focus wasn't on him. But it's going to go back to it. Next, somehow intertwine when in New York and they meet with the back end crew, and somehow it's going to intertwine. And Sky gets turned up, at least like I said in the picture just last week ago, we did see Ryan and Sky that they're cool, whatever. So I was just like, I don't know. But yeah, so we got it where basically when the guys are in the talking to her, I think, they're like, so what about this convention and stuff? Now Kat had to tell them basically like, I gave y'all basically the opportunity to go, and y'all didn't want to go, and it was 7 months ago, so why should it matter? And they like, well, we want to go now, basically. And they like, and she like, no, y'all had your chance. And they like, well, you know, a lot can change in 7 months, okay? Now, personally, I could see somewhat a little bit what the guys were saying, okay? Only because there is a lot. Sometimes it don't take a year for a lot of change. Sometimes change can be made even less than that. A lot can change in half a year, 7 months, 2 days, a week, a second. You know, it sometimes it depends, right? So they felt some type of way, but you know, unless we had more of the background story, it was just like it seemed like it was mentioned. This is how I took from it. 7 months ago, she was talking about the convention. They said hell no, and then she said fuck it, and decided to go 7 months later. And it just made it seem like it wasn't mentioned again. But it could be more to that, unless there's bonus scenes that I don't have time to feel like watching at the moment, or you know, just made it seem like it was only off a couple times 7 months ago, and then they want to go now. And this is the reason why the guys didn't want to do that, because they feel like these conventions really wouldn't give exposure about helping them with their craft or whatever, being put out there like supposed to. Because they were like, it's more so what these conventions are like for white artists and Latino artists, territorial area, and they don't seem to bring out, they ain't think about power to people, they ain't really, they just basically seem like back a tattoo artist get shitted on, okay? And Kat was like, there was some Philadelphia one, I don't know if she went to that one or if she was filling in one that she did research about. They do have things, whatever. So, the guys kind of feel a little bit to some type of way, like they feel like, okay, you doing this, and Kat is trying to say, I'm still going to be representing Mac, whatever, even though I'm going there, whatever. Because they first was like, because I think Sexy Teddy Bear was like, I mean, Van, you know, same person. He was like, so we able to go, something like that. But she was just like, no, you know, y'all had your chance. I put the $900 deposit down, whatever. Y'all lost, but I'm still gonna be thinking about y'all, and I'm gonna have a sign. But based on what they said in the previews, the sign was about as big as a Post-it. You know, the original Post-it, like little Post-it, little thing you just put on the damn refrigerator and shit. And basically, I could see, like, of course, people want to expand their bands, stuff like that. That is not like the loyalty, because you know the thing keeps being brought up about the loyalty being tested, and you know, they feel, you know, like this episode, it was just right. It makes it like all the dudes to a certain point was kind of expressing all the all the tattoo artists, the three trio, but yeah, because there's four of them that are tattoo artists shopping this Van, Four, and Ryan. They kind of feel some type of way, or starting to, you know, about like Kat, like trying to step on their own, whatever. Because, you know, Ryan feels like, I've started this as a family to help us out with these people I came up with purposely as far as Mag. And, you know, like I said, they feel some type of way. So we see from there. But like I said, next episode, like I said, they got based on the editing or whatever, even what the dudes were saying, even down to Four. And Four finally got some of the Kat's cat. But yet, at least for what we seen in this episode, how it kind of ended. But even then, they were like, why is basically a Post-it, you know, a little Post-it note is what you got in the corner. You got all these signs, got cats. Oh, I'm not going to, oh, forgive, sorry, Cat, I do not mean to say cat stack. Because cat tack, and when it's saying it's too damn close to that goddamn cat stacks, I'm sorry, Cat, I'm not trying to talk to you. You are nowhere near cat stacks, okay? That is a fucking insult, okay? But anyways, I'm sorry, it's kind of late at night, so if you ever put this video, I'm just blah, 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 okay? But anyways, y'all, so they feel some type of, we see in the later episode, before, I mean, not later in the episode, I meant to say, we see, you know, good looking man on the couch, hashtag, but -4 wasn't there at that time being right, I think, because he was also supposed to go to New York to talk to a dude that gets found out about his, you know, his music and stuff, VP or something, or somebody Epic, around that same time frame. But, you know, they were just talking, and Ryan, no. Before we go on hashtag says good looking good dudes on the couch, Ryan goes to talk to his mom, which could be passed, honestly, personally, as his older sister, you know, but anyways, we get a little more detail, you know, like, there were certain things that were taken out as far as that he doesn't know about the separation, but he just admitted, he explained about how it's been kind of hard, or how he feels like the whole situation about the loyalty and everything's been, you know, recently going on. And she can understand it was like history was repeating itself, because, you know, how he's been feeling a certain way even about his parents' separation. And he brought up a Mary when he was 7 or 8 years old, which was kind of sad, like whatever, where his dad told him not to open up the door if his mom comes, you know, at all. Don't let her in. And he remembers actually his mom knocking on the door, and he was told by his dad not to let his own mom in, and he wasn't allowed to let nobody in. And he kind of like has the mentality, and he admits he deals with anger issues and problems, you know. And do you notice, at least for what I see, 3 out of 4, out of 4 men out the shop, including Don, we see that Don has anger issues, and Brian has his own anger issues. Van, you know, it's like, I'm cute, you know, don't fuck with me, I'm chill, whatever. I don't think you say he's the bodyguard, but he kind of seems to be more chilled, I think, a little bit more. And the Four is like the chillest out of 4 of them, okay? But so he's got to deal with anger, and it's just like, you know, his mother's just saying, like, you know, you have to learn how, you know, basically to deal with these feelings and problems that you're dealing with, you know, to make a long story short. So when he talked to his mom and realized that he has to work on things, it's like, how you going to say you're going to be a leader and this is going to be a team, but you're not being team leader? You know, with Coco, that's kind of like might be on some hater or some brat stuff or whatever, right? So he said, you know, like I said, hashtag good looking man on the couch, but Four wasn't there to neither, you know, to be part of the good men going to sit on the couch. So it was just, and they're just saying they're going to surprise and go to New York and, you know, surprise by the, you know, whatever, right? So, like I said, the girls are talking, and I think around the time they're in New York, right? And Danielle obviously got some minor porn addiction, or she thinks about porn a lot, because before they go, well, we gotta rewind. I think even before they went to New York, I think Four and Kat had another little conversation, like, what about us? What we gonna do type of thing. And Kat was kind of saying, like, you know, well, I gave you the hint. I've been, you know, she admitted that she'd been sending him a couple drunk text messages and stuff like that. And, you know, like, what you doing? Hi. What's up? Why WD? Oh, you up? Huh? Yeah. Can I come over? Yeah, I said I'd come over. Yeah, I know it's 4 in the morning. Shit. Yeah. Wait, last message I got was 20 minutes ago. What the fuck? 53 minutes? But that was just kind of like based what she was saying, like when she asked, but it's just like he just stopped, like kind of just faded off in the conversation and shit when she tried to come over there because he getting mixed feelings and he really want to be serious, and you know he gonna keep making sure he get pretend cook and do his best to pretend cook for Kat and everything, and he, you know, it's like, okay, what you want to do? You gonna cat or you gonna give me the cat or no? What you gonna do? And so anyways, they basically had to talk, but she was trying to say hello. Make a long story short, okay. Hello, I was trying to give you hints that I was interested and take, you know, at least, you know, like I said, you know, smashing or something along the lines. And he just was like, I don't look at you as a thought, a bitch, or a hoe, or a hidden thought, you know, like that. And he, you know, he looked at her more than Kat. He like us. He really likes her, and she don't admit that she really likes him. But I mean, she does to a certain point. But like I said, she still need to change her number or block the dude, whatever. Because like I said, we seen last week she was really crying over whoever this dude was, and she made it just a couple months ago. And that could be possibly she needs to be careful because if Forrest's really serious about her, you don't want the dude to be a rebound. Okay, you don't want to sit there boom 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 rebound. You know, you don't want to do that. And, you know, even I admit I did that one time. It didn't work too well. You don't want to be... You space it out. Take some time out. Because if this dude has that much effect, you cry on the phone and you still send phone calls and y'all broke up and he can still pull that point out where you got to get the Kleenex and shit. No, you know, nuh-uh. Like I said, they got plenty of apps that block, or, you know, if you don't want to lose your number and you keep switching, you know, I don't know what the rules are in Chicago, if, you know, if you feel like continue harass, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so she, you know, so I think once they go, it was the 3 girls in New York, whatever, Charlie's Angels, I'm going to call them that for sure, because I don't feel like saying all their names and stuff, and they finally get to New York, whatever, right? Danielle Charmaine spilled the beans about the dudes coming. It's a surprise. They should have left it a surprise, because, you know, Kat went from, so, really? Really? So what they gonna do, try to fuck my shit up? That's kind of like the mentality. She just went from, and then all of a sudden, she just like, when they were talking about certain stuff, they go meet up with Blackie and crew and stuff like that. You know, now she went from like, you know, because they went from talking about they gonna probably go have, hopefully they can go shopping, eat some pizza, you know, take the subway, you know, all this other stuff. But then, you know, let's go to Statue of Liberty. Then all of a sudden, she talking about the dudes coming. Then it just seemed like it flipped, or maybe I'm saying it wrong, but it's just like the vibe changed a little bit. But she did mention about her and Ford talking, and they gonna date. You know, go on a date while she's up there in New York, whatever. And Danielle, like I said, is getting moist in the panties or whatever, I guess, you know, whatever, because she even admits, I hope, you know how most people are like, oh, that is so cute. They like want somebody to be together, or, you know, or they hopefully they get together or get married, you know, all this stuff, or get together, whatever, right? And become boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, whatever. She like this. Oh, I hope that when she gets to him, that she bites Four on his bottom lip, and he gives her hickey right here, and then, you know, he start playing with them. Oh, and then she admitted like she watched a lot of porn. I'm just like I said, like, okay, do you do Pornhub, XX videos, RedTube? What else is a good one? There's another one out. Okay. BGOL, and I'll leave it as that. I'm sorry. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I see plenty of it way too much in my lifetime. But that's another story if I feel like telling it. I used to work at Priscilla's. I don't know, they got some in Chicago or whatever, but I may do a video about that too, about a couple of the stories and the interesting people you meet at working at a place like that. Yeah. So anyways, back to the story. So she is planning on doing this convention. But like I said, she kind of was, you know, shower packed. Because she felt like this first didn't want to go, now they want to hear, but she kind of felt like you're going to be sabotaged. So anyway, Four goes to meet with the epic person. He first listened to songs. I really wanted to listen more to songs, but maybe hopefully they have a link that you can hear for. Maybe I should like research it online, stop it, not be a lazy ass, and just go ahead and look for it. And he liked the song. Then he wanted the second song to hear him perform the song. And he's basically like, okay, basically, I like your stuff, but we want to see where the heck you're going. And he kind of is like, he was like, okay, are you trying to be on some rock star, because he's rock star shit, or what lane you trying to be on? Trying to be on that street shit, or are you trying to be, you know, on some lean auto tunes? What you trying to do? He just trying to see what lane he's in and work on. But he didn't say he did not like his music. He was bobbing, you know, feeling the beat and stuff, and kind of was feeling what he was saying. But remember, the dude, what was the dude named Joe? He was saying like, what you talking about, Willis? And he's basically saying like, you know, the statistics of the chance of like, you know, what you gonna do as far as tattoo artists, and what if the one song, you know, comes out to be hit. But that's before he heard the song. He's like, he liked the songs, but it's not something that's gonna be, I guess, trending on the radio. So I hope that Four, you know, doesn't have to dumb down his craft. You know what I mean? Because a little bit out here, like in his persona stuff, I mean, not because also he's bad looking, not bad looking, and also ill tattoo artist. And I got to mention about the one tattoo he did on this one young man who's about to go to college, and I think he's a quarterback or something. I don't want to say a lot, but woke me to dreams. But he was a proverb, I think was his favorite proverb. It was a nice tattoo, considered, you know, like a word tattoo. And you have the clouds printed in and the roses and stuff. And you know, and Four talked a little bit about his background, where you know, it's about being on that grind and having that drive, especially where he came up from. His mother was a construction worker, their dad wasn't there, and one time they got evicted, and they had to, all him and his brothers and sisters had to stay in the same room, and the mom was just like encouraging, like, everything's gonna be okay, and holding the family up. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to hear. You know, and so he basically, and Four kind of took it as, he looked at it in a humble way, where he didn't look at like in negative. He looked like, obviously the dude was interested enough in my music that I got up here. So I'm looking at like, you know, I'm just going to work a craft, see where he's going to take direction of his music and go from there. And, you know, he was like, okay, I'll take it and take it forward. But he didn't look at it as negative. He looked at it like, you know what? I'm going to take notes and study. Okay. And so after, okay, what else I can say? We also see that Kat tattooed some dude that she's cool with, that he would, when the first time she tattooed him, he was a rookie, and I guess she was starting out, maybe a NIMAC or TARP tattoo stuff. She mentioned, heck, she went from tattooing at $10 to $20, and I'm like, damn, I wish I found some way to know you then or whatever, because if you're doing ill ass tats like that, but she go over crap with years, but I'm just saying, you know, $10, $20 for tattoos in the dorm room to what she's doing now. She did this tat on this dude that's now, he's a patron, just, you know, what is the Patriots, what is, Patriots team, and he wanted a snake that was around, wrapped around his cap. It was ill to me, but it reminded me, didn't it remind you, remember the alarm commercials used to come on, the dude be all dressed in all black and stuff, and he be about to get the car, and it be the Viper, and it looked like the Cobra, and he be sliding, they be coming out the window, and the dude gets scared when he about to, you know, wire into the car, and then he just take off and stuff like that once he see the Cobra come out and stuff. But it was like cartoon, but I don't know why that. But I was, that tattoo just made me think that commercial back in the day when Viper was popular and shit, and car alarms. And but anyway, so he was basically even having talk with her, like sometimes you have to lose a lot of people you least expect in order to get to the top. But that's what she was talking about. Like I said, still the whole situation about how, you know, her fam feels, her NIMAC family feels some of the people about her. Just like when they were talking about the convention, I think all of them were there. And like I said, when they were talking about feeling one way about it and stuff like that, even Charmaine Confessionals was saying that she felt like Ryan may feel some type of way because Kat may be advancing, you know, to a certain point. You know, I don't know if she was indirectly trying to say he was jealous, but she was just, it might be a little bit sour patch kids like with that. And, you know, like her progressing and moving on or something like that. I mean, he was a little worried about that probably. So, anyways, like I said, make a little short story. After she does the tat, which kind of ill, and that was ill as what was the Super Bowl ring. And like I said, they were just having a talk at tat. Now the last scene, her and Four meet up, and Four was like, he went all out. He made sure prepared. He cooked her a meal, and I was like, wait a minute, did he just say he cooked her meal? Okay, thumbs up with that. They meet, and you know, Fine Cat is like, she's gonna, you know, he's gonna buy her a drink and buy her a drink. They're gonna keep buying drinks and, you know, see what takes from there and just enjoy the night. I kept seeing these long ass shot glasses, Patron. She's talking about meat. He's feed her a couple times, trying to give some pasta or something, whatever. And she admits, I'm shy and I find you attractive and stuff. You know, I want to take it there. What happens? Take it there. Here go forward. Like, what do you mean take it there? I want to be, you know, Pacific. What you trying to do? You know what I'm trying to do. I mean, what is you trying to do? So, the other words, make long story short, she playing footsies with his ankle a little bit, and he like, taxi please, can you please take us back to the hotel quicker? She invites him to the room, you see him kissing and stuff, and that pretty ends right at first. She, like I said, she that elevator holding that drink, and then they get to the room, and they kissing on, she takes off them shoes, and it kind of ends where the most likely they had, you know, they smashed, okay. But anyways, we'll see where it goes from there. But like I said, next episode, it seems like it totally turns a little different, okay? So, I don't know, she's just trying to keep it, but she realized she liked it, like I said, for saying that he was respecting her, where he wasn't trying to take her advantages, where he was trying to take advantage of her. He wanted to be, like, on some serious stuff with her. But even though she was saying, he was talking about also the music thing to her on the thing, she was saying, I'm your groupie, I'm gonna be another one groupie, blah, blah, and he kind of was like, okay, whatever, but... You know, we'll see where they go from there, or just be one of those one-night things and they just fade out or whatever. But anyway, y'all, have a pleasant week, pleasant night, weekend. I definitely see y'all in the next video, but my ass about to go to sleep. See y'all next one. Take care.